Hello everyone, it's Chili,
Ty Eggsy.
and today we're looking at Carthage Firebirds League of Legends team game against the University of Montana Grizz 10.
Today Carthage is going into this game 2-0 with forfeit last week, and we 2-0'd in week 1, right?
We did, yeah.
Yeah. So it looks so. Carthage is going to ban out the Pike, Nocturne, and Garen, and Montana is going to ban out the Shen, Anivia, and Ashe.
Yeah, it looks like they're banning pretty even on bot lane, mid, and top right now. Interesting. So it looks like we're going to be going up against a pretty strong CC champ in the bot lane.
Her route is very difficult to dodge with kind of disgusting hitbox.
Yeah.
Morgana is definitely a good pick. I'm sure they'll pair it with maybe a Jhin. Jhin is really good with Morgana, just with he has that extra route, keep him locked down for even longer. It does look like Carthage is going to pick up the Zyra, though. So that will be able to relieve some of that with just some of the poke from Zyra. But
Yeah, definitely.
what are you looking forward to this game?
I'm not sure. I'm interested to see what champs that we pick up.
We do pick up the Jinx. That is a
Yeah.
very strong pick from our bot lane. I am excited to see that. We haven't gotten to see that in a while.
Yeah.
In the last game that we played, it did get banned out, so we didn't get to see it at all.
Yeah.
Jinx is a very... She's a hyper...
Sorry.
Sorry.
We experienced.
Okay.
Sorry, we experienced a little bit of technical difficulty. But it looks like. Wait, that's so confusing. They picked up Morgana and Seraphine. So I'm wondering what we're looking at. And a Poppy. I'm wondering what we're looking at right now for Montana's
Ooh,
setup.
that was so funny.
But sorry. There's nothing funny about this particular lineup right now. It's just we're experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties. But it looks like we do pick up the Syndra mid. It looks like we are banning out the Alawi top. It looks like we're really kind of strongly banning out some of their top laners.
It looks
main
like we're banning
people.
out a lot of side lane. It looks like we
Yeah.
want to keep them from being able to split across the map during late game and
Yeah.
get cross map pressure.
Yeah.
The Nunu
there's
ban does come
Nunu.
across.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Our jungler has been spamming a lot of Nunu in solo queue.
Yeah.
And he was really hoping to be able to play that today, but it does not look like that's going to be able to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Where do you think they're like Morgana, Seraphine,
I think
Poppy
it might be Seraphine mid, maybe.
okay,
Poppy
probably.
top or jungle.
Yeah.
It could be Morgana support or support or jungle.
Yeah.
So they got pretty flexible team right now. But we should be able to see with these next couple of picks.
Yeah.
It does look like Yone. Again, Yone could be top or mid, so
Yeah.
another flex pick, which does make it a little bit difficult. But
Yeah.
I'm expecting a Jhin to come through with this next pick right here. Just because the Jhin Morgana combo is really, really strong. But that's if it's even a Morgana support. I don't know what.
Yeah, we don't. It's
I don't
a
know
little
who's
unclear
support yet.
who's where.
Oh.
Darius. Okay, so
Is it
it's gonna be
Morgana?
Darius top, probably Yone mid,
Poppy, jungle,
Poppy jungle.
Seraphine Morgana
Seraphine,
bot.
Morgana
That's
bot.
gonna be rough.
Interesting.
That's gonna be a lot of lockdown on the Jinx. But if the Zyra is able to play it correctly and get lane prio,
Yeah.
she should be able to poke them out to where Jinx
Yeah.
can get a good all in.
I'm interested to see who will counterpick to Darius. Okay, it looks like we're going with
Cassante.
Cassante.
Very, very strong pick.
Yeah.
He has never not been a strong pick. Very, very overtuned champion.
Yeah.
So that is a very good pick to be able to pick up, especially into the Darius, which is a very, very strong lane bully. But I think because Sante should definitely be able to deal with that. I don't think he should have too much of an issue with Darius.
Yeah.
It does
Yeah.
look like Carthage picked up a really strong all-in team comp, though.
Mhm.
So I'm excited to see some of these team fights, especially with the Syndra stun on top of the Zyra root,
Yeah.
and then along with the Jinx, her passive, getting excited. It should be really interesting.
Yeah.
I am also excited to see how the blue side plays, because I have not seen a team comp
Yeah,
like this in
is
our
a
games
very
yet.
interesting team comp right now.
I'm excited to see how the bot lane deals with the Seraphine Morgana. So it should be pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just had a question. Why is your username iExy?
Oh, I just watched the Kingsman movies, and I don't know. I liked Eggsy from the movie, so I kind
I
of just
see.
made that my name.
That's cool. Yeah.
Why? It's chilly.
Because maybe not recently, but I used to get cold very easily, especially like just when playing games and stuff like that. My hands always get cold. So, and like when I play basketball too, like my hands just get cold. So
That's,
I just kind of thought, well, I'm always chilly, so I might as well be.
it's chilly.
Chilly.
Ugh. I was kind of surprised by the Seraphine APC. That's gonna be really annoying,
Yeah.
especially if anyone gets caught out in bot lane. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look like we're looking at a Poppy jungle.
I'm actually not sure how the Poppy clear is compared to a Sejuani. I think Sejuani's clear might be a little bit faster, so she might be able to have some faster earlier game pressure. Okay. But I think overall blue side might have the stronger early game, but I think red side should be able to outscale. But on that note, we are going to switch to intermission until game starts, so we'll see you guys back in a little bit.
And make sure, of course, as always, to follow Carthage Esports on all social media. Hello again, everyone. It's Chili,
It's XZ.
and we're already starting looking at the game with Carthage and University of Montana. So it looks like for this game, Carthage is going to be red side, while the Grizz 10 are going to be blue side.
It does look like Carthage is going to pick up the 5-point, which, for those of you who don't know, it is the team kind of covers all sections of the map that can be entered in by the enemy team. And the Darius did posture really aggressively. I'm surprised we didn't see an early trade, but
Yeah.
nothing too interesting happened right away, except for this trade that is going on in mid. Pretty aggressive by the Yone. Desante is able to get a nice little knockup.
Yeah, it does look like both junglers are starting top side, so I'm interested to see like which lanes that they gank, or if they even end up ganking the same lane.
The Sejuani does look to be pathing up towards maybe a level 3 gank top, but we will see. Top does have a pushing lane, so it would be a little bit tricky, especially diving into a Darius is not the easiest thing
Yeah.
with his healing. The root from the Zyra does end up connecting on the Seraphine. A lot of good poke from the bot lane so far,
Yeah.
from both sides. And also from this top lane, this Cassante is just absolutely chunking this Darius' HP. So that's really, really good for that lane, because Darius having any little bit of lead over you will make it almost
Yeah, it'll make it
impossible
hard.
to play the game. Does look like the Darius is getting a little bit of a trade back, but
Yeah.
in the Cassante, it's hard for it to be anything more than just a little bit of poke. Surprisingly, though, did end up getting like half of his HP. This Zyra root does not connect in bot lane, unfortunately.
It looks like we're winning trades in all three lanes right now, though. Maybe bot lane is pretty even, though.
I wish I could see what's been happening in mid lane, because it didn't look like the Yone was pretty low on HP compared to our Syndra. And the Poppy is going to go after this bot scuttle. Sejuani does look to be wanting to contest it, though. I'm not sure, though. The Poppy was able to secure it. Not sure what the Sejuani was waiting for. Wasted a little bit of time, but
I'm so sorry.
live screen is kind of white right now, so the barrier does come out from the Seraphine. Jinx does, and Flash. The Seraphine does look to go down, from what I could hear. Nice stun off on the I'm sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. The Jinx does look to be caught here, but the Sejuani...
Oh, we got a flash from the Poppy?
Not sure what the Poppy was doing there, but it does look like the Jinx might still go down. We did get a flash from two people on University of Montana.
We might get a
But
kill here.
Sejuani might be able to clean this up.
Yep. Oh, that Poppy.
So close, but the Poppy is just barely able to take the Sejuani down. Sante has a huge wave under his tower. Is able to get most of it, which is good to see, but he does have to back.
Oh, it looks like
This
we're gonna
Syndra is able to stop the back on the Poppy. The Poppy does not go down, though. That is really unfortunate. It does still waste a lot of the Poppy's time, though.
Yeah.
So that does give the Sejuani a little bit of time to kind of go around and do her own thing. I mean, all lanes are pretty even right now. It does look like mid is doing pretty good into this Yone. I think Syndra is a later game champ, so her being able to trade into this Yone like this is pretty good.
Yeah. It looks like we got level 6 top first, though.
It does look like the red side, Carthage, does start up this dragon. Blue side does look to be coming up to contest this, but the Zyra is zoning them off really, really well. The red side bot lane did a really, really good job of kind of controlling that choke point, making it to where it's hard to make it in. Blue side does go for the steal, but does not win the smite fight. The Poppy will go down to the Jinx, and red side will also secure the dragon. It does look like the Darius is able to ult and get a bunch of that healing.
Yeah.
And secure the kill on top side,
Yeah.
which is really unfortunate. But one hard part about Darius is he's kind of able to stick on you. Like we kind of got to see a glimpse of it. He did end up using his flash, so that obviously helped him. But he has the pull and he has a slow, so it's kind of hard to escape him once he starts getting ready for that all-in. It's pretty annoying to deal with.
And even if you feel like you have him at low HP and you can go in on him, he can just use one of his abilities and heal back a ton of HP.
Well, it's his Q that is the spin. If you're on the outside ring of that, he gets a lot of healing back from that. Looks like we are getting a pretty good all-in from the Yone, but Syndra is able to get a nice disengage with her stun. Syndra is getting some nice poke on this Yone. Being able to control this lane as Syndra is going to be really, really important for late game, because if red side can have a strong Syndra into this enemy team comp, it'll be really, really good. But if she falls behind, it's gonna be pretty rough, because the Yone is really good at split pushing and is really good at kind of providing that cross map pressure for objectives.
Yeah. It does look like blue side is going for grubs right now.
The Sejuani is able to get vision on here. They will have a numbers advantage for now, but it does look like we have two rotating up from blue side. The Poppy is able to ult the Cassante out.
Oh, we are split a little bit right now.
Yep, the Syndra does get caught, blows flash. She will still go down to Ignite though, which is unfortunate. This Morgana is just hitting every root. Cassante does look to be getting a kill. That is really good. It does look like red side is taking a lot more damage than this blue side though.
Yeah.
Fuzzy with a great Q into the Yone is able to deny him that kill. And the Yone will go down. An ult out from Cassante. This Poppy is able to deny the dash. It does not look like they're going to go for a kill there. Cassante looks to be going back up towards his top side.
Yeah.
That is, I'd say, pretty worth for red side. It didn't look too great at first, but they were able to turn it around.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that Poppy is one, like, really tanky champ.
Yeah. I think it would have been okay, but she was able to deny a couple of those dashes with her W, which was pretty unfortunate. Darius, though, does have a really, really big wave stacked up on that turret. He is getting a lot of gold. Zera does get hit with a lot of CC, does blow flash. She will be able to escape, but not without the use of one of her summons.
Yeah.
Jinx does rocket, does get the kill on the Morgana, surprisingly. I did not think that was going to be able to kill her. That was really well played by the Jinx, getting that poke damage with her W, and then being able to secure the kill with the rocket.
Yeah.
I wish that we had objective timers.
Yeah.
So we could see when the next objectives are going to come up. It does look like Sejuani is playing towards the bot side right now, but it looks like bot is on a reset. This Darius is just kind of now able to zone this Cassante off of the wave, deny him a lot of XP and gold. But he did push the wave in, so if Cassante is able to, I think a freeze would be really good.
Yeah, we
not let the wave push back out.
Yeah. And Morgana was actually walking pretty far into our jungle just by herself, so...
Blue side does look for a fight here, but they kind of...
Yeah,
they both kind of got chunked really, really fast.
Yeah, they were a little bit too far separated from each other.
It does look like Poppy might be caught here, though. They are fighting for this scuttle. Blue side bot lane is in base along with their mid, so this Poppy is
Oh.
Just barely misses the rocket from the Jinx.
Okay, we have a TP.
We do have a TP coming in from the Yone behind. This Jinx might be a little bit caught. Needs to watch out for that Yone behind. Oh,
nice kill.
Does end up getting caught by the Jinx. That is really well played. Might be able to turn here, get her passive stacked. Able to dodge the Morgana route. They don't really need to go for the kill here. They killed the jungler. They can just turn here and go on the dragon.
Yeah.
We do have grubs coming up soon as well, so they're probably gonna look for this dragon, and then the Sejuani will probably look to back and clear up towards that next objective. We are able to secure the dragon. Does look like Zyra is trying to control that vision, but not really able to do much with her plans when they get one shot by Seraphine, unfortunately.
Can you explain why it's important to control vision in the opposite tri-bush?
Well, that's a really good spot for the like if the Sejuani wants to come in and get a good angle from behind. It's good to deny them vision, because then if they can't see it's coming, they can't play safe and back up.
Yeah, definitely. And then likewise on their side, it's good to make sure that the enemy jungler isn't coming in on them. 100%.
Especially with a Sejuani and a Poppy, they're both very, very good gank pressure. They can. This Morgana does end up missing a point blank root, but
oh, we got the flash.
We do get the flash. Ooh, the rocket does almost take her down. We do get the Morgana flash, which is really good. It does look like both junglers are topside. It looks like they're both gonna be both gonna be contesting these grubs.
Yeah.
It does look like Carthage was able to get, I think one of them before.
Yeah.
Red side bot lane might be looking for a reset right here. Might be looking to send support up to the grubs for a fight. I'm not sure. It does look like Cassante has completed an item, but I'm not sure yet. I just see the looks like a frosted gauntlet.
Yeah.
Just on the ground right there.
Yeah, that's true.
Sejuani is going to look to gank top here. This Yone is getting a lot of gold from the Syndra not being in lane.
Yeah.
And
it looks like Poppy is rotating up towards those. They might come in on the Sejuani here.
So like I did say, they did end up sending that Syra up. A great double stun from the Syndra. The ult comes out. Yone just barely makes it out with 1 HP. Does force the ult though. Sejuani ult lands on the Poppy. Not able to do much more than that, but the poke definitely makes it to where they can definitely secure this Herald.
Yeah, it looks like we just drew the
We do have a Jinx ult coming up. Oh, it just barely misses the Yone. We saw that on the mini map. This Darius is really caught. Darius will go down, and that is just Poppy's bot side. I don't think they're even gonna look for a contest here. Great pick from red side, being able to take down that Darius and chunk out the mid support and jungle to where they can't provide any pressure up here on the Herald.
Definitely.
It does look like the Jinx might be a little bit caught here. Does miss. Oh. Jinx, I don't think is gonna, not quite able to outplay that. Did unfortunately blow the cleanse on ult that didn't hit her, but I think just maybe a little bit overextended, not having any vision on the Poppy.
Yeah.
But we did get both ults out from the blue side jungle and APC.
Yeah. And we do have quite an objective advantage against them right now as well.
We do have 2 dragons, so that means that next dragon, if we are able to secure it, that will be Soul Point, which means the next dragon we get after that would be the Soul.
Yeah.
So that would be... It's really nice to have that 3-0 dragon lead, because then it provides that, I don't know, not pressure, but it allows you to play for the Baron and give up 1 dragon, because that 1 dragon won't affect you too much. because then you can just go for the next one and get the soul after that.
Yeah.
So then if Carthage is able to get that angle to just go for that Baron and let the University of Montana just take a dragon, it'll be really, really good.
Yeah, definitely.
Red side does take down the first turret in bot lane. You have a TP coming out from the Yone in mid. The Sejuani does drop the Herald in mid though. It looks like the Poppy wants to make a play here. The turret is going to go down. I'm not sure if there's going to be much they can really do. It does look like most of the rest of the team is rotating towards that mid fight, but it looks like it's really kind of dying out a little bit here. Red side does look to be rotating down towards that dragon pit to probably set up for it, if not start it right now.
Yeah.
Top is having this Cassante having a little bit of a rough time with his Darius, but I definitely think that the Cassante will be stronger late game than Darius.
He's definitely a pretty hard scaling champ.
Red team is able to secure this dragon, so like we were talking about before, it will make it a lot easier to go after that early Baron if they even get 1 or 2 kills onto the enemy blue side.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason I say that the Cassante will outscale is because the Darius is definitely doing better at the moment, but he's not doing better enough to make it to where this Cassante is going to have a hard time to deal with him. Because the Cassante will just be able to tank most of Darius's fighting once he gets a couple of those items under his belt. It does look like the Zyra might look for a gank here on the Darius. This is a little surprising. We do have a pushing red side wave. Cassante is able to knock him back, but it does end up making the Zyra miss her route, unfortunately. Might be able to set up for a dive here. He is burning down to a pretty low HP, but at the same time, it's Darius. I wouldn't want to risk that either.
That's true. It looks like we have pretty good pressure on all lanes right now, though.
Do not have the timer for the Baron, but as long as red side can keep that up, that'll be really, really good.
Yeah, we might be looking at a lane swap here.
Yeah, they're sending mid top and top into bot lane because the Cassante does have TP up. So if a fight does break out and they need the Cassante, he can TP during that fight.
Yeah.
Look to get a good angle.
Yeah, it does.
Not sure what the Poppy is doing. Just sitting in this bush.
Maybe.
Very, very slow game so far.
Yeah.
Seraphine does get a very, very good trade off on this Darius with that first strike proc coming through. Looks like Darius is just gonna back off here, play with his wave. Sejuani is topside, might look for a pick off on the Darius. Cassante is looking for a trade onto this Yone. This Yone is kind of just tickling him. Cassante is getting very, very tanky. The ult does come through onto the Darius from the Syndra, but it's not quite gonna go down.
But yeah.
Darius does not have TP though, so it is gonna be hard for him to get to this fight right away. The Sejuani is looking for this Morgana right now. Does force the Morgana flash. We do have 2 bot side for the Cassante, so that does give red side the ability to come through like this and control all the vision in their jungle and make it harder for them to rotate into the jungle and onto the Baron. As you can see, the blue side has little to no vision in their jungle at the moment, while red side is currently already starting up the Baron. We will have everyone here except for the top lane, but then again, the top lane can definitely TP if need be. But it does look like they're going to be fighting. We saw a Yone ult come through down in that little skirmish down there.
Yeah.
The Zyra is pretty low. Does get a 3-man knockup and a 3-man root. 2 ults come through. Great combo from the red side. The Zyra really well played, getting all that. Poppy does ult to red side jungle out and does pick up a kill. But we do have a triple kill coming through from the red side ADC. That is almost the entirety of their team down. All that's left is the jungle.
Yeah.
It does look like red side is gonna pull off of the jungle though, or off of the Baron.
Yeah. But this way they have plenty of time to push all of the lanes through
100%.
and get up to towers.
It does look like Top was able to win that 1v1 and down and bout as well, so he's able to crash his way into the turret as well. This Poppy does still look to be trying to fight. Does deny the Sejuani stun with her wall. Not able to dash through that, unfortunately. Poppy might be in a danger zone here. Oh, Jinx did get excited off that turret. I was thinking that maybe she would go for a fight there after getting her passive, but it looks like she just backed off.
Yeah.
Which is probably good because now they're a little bit caught. Zero Root is able to find all of them, I think, but red side jungle will still go down, and unfortunately the Jinx will also have to flash out. It did get a little bit caught, maybe a little bit too greedy on the on that tower. The Root does find Yone. Yone will go down to the Jinx. Jinx is a little bit caught here. Jinx will go down. Morgana does pick up the shutdown. We do have a Syndra TP coming in. My fault. A huge TP. A lot of people going down. Cassante does pop the flash. Is going to probably just be able to catch up to this Morgana. She's running for her life right now, but yeah, she just goes down. That is 4 down for blue side. It should make it pretty free for this soul. Yeah. And this is Cloud Soul, so that makes it to where everyone moves a lot faster outside of combat. So everyone on the red side will be a lot faster than the blue side. So having a pick comp like this where you kind of just get a kill and then you kind of just keep going, it's going to be really easy having all that speed. Seraphine does go to try to steal the dragon, but not able to get anything out of it. It was definitely a nice try though. Gotta respect it.
Yeah. And now we're looking for a little bit of a reset. Just to get back into lanes.
Red side is doing a very, very good job at controlling these fights and controlling the state of the game.
Definitely.
Very, very good objective control from red side jungle and support this game. The vision is a lot better than what we've seen from the support. So that's really good that she's been working on that.
Yeah.
Because it is definitely providing a lot of pressure and choke points like this for the red side.
Definitely.
Does looks like blue side is kind of set up for Baron, but they do have Seraphine bot side. She is rotating up. Cassante is going to keep pushing that bot turret. He does not have TP anymore. Oh, never mind. His TP comes up as I'm saying that. So he can definitely TP into this fight.
It looks like
the Cassante is coming through. The Yone does get caught. A little aggressive with his ult. Wow. That is just all of them dead except for the Yone. He was just barely able to escape by recalling his E.
Yeah.
But other than that, everyone will go down on the blue side. Really well played from the red side. Red side is doing a very, very good job comboing their ultimates and their CC. Not really allowing the blue side to play the game.
Definitely.
Which is definitely something we talked about before the game had started. So it's good that they are managing to do that in almost all of these team fights.
Yeah.
I was a little bit worried that blue side would be able to kind of also counter that with the Seraphine ult and the Yone ult, along with the Morgana ult. But they haven't really had the greatest opportunity to get a good team fight.
I think that their kind of like team placement as well, like their spacing between one another has been a little bit like too spread out, so it doesn't really allow them to it allows them to be picked off a little bit easier.
Yeah, red side is definitely doing a good job at kind of forcing them into awkward positions during fights. Poppy does charge up the ult, but does not use it, so she will get that cooldown back pretty quickly. Poppy ult is really good for team fights because you can kind of send people back towards their base.
Yeah.
and it kind of gives you a number advantage.
Definitely.
So it makes it really nice to team fight with, you know, more people on your team than on the other team.
Yeah.
It does look like the Syndra is going to match the Darius on the top. Seraphine is able to get a nice ult, but the Yone is just not quite able to follow up on it enough. Triple kill goes over to the Jinx.
Yeah,
Cassante does take down the Poppy.
We definitely have item advantage, as well as in that case we have the number advantage.
Red side is significantly stronger than the blue side at this point, having the 4 dragons, the Baron buff, and 14 kills over the blue side. It does look like Jinx is able to get her passive, does force the Darius flash. Darius not quite going to go down, but they are going to get 2 inhibs off of this. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to end quite yet. Might have to go for a reset and resync up these waves. And what I mean by resyncing up the waves is kind of having the waves pushing in at the same point. So then the blue side has to match 2 different spots and split up their team again.
Yeah.
Does look like we are getting a TP top from Yone. Going after this top tier 1, trying to get some of that objective gold. Definitely need some gold for the team.
Yeah.
They are pretty far behind right now. Red side does look to be pathing bot side out of base. Yone is able to secure that turret, is able to secure that extra gold for his team. It does look like we did get kicked out of spectating for some reason, though. That's unfortunate. I mean, I can still hear all their pings, but we'll be right back. We just have to, yeah. We just have to go turn it back on our other computer so we can get back in the game.
Yeah, we've got some interesting sound effects going on still, though. So how's the game been looking so far? Oh.
Very, very strong from red side. I'm happy to see that the bot was able to provide a lot of early game pressure. I was a little worried about the Seraphine Morgana with the poke, but bot lane played very, very well. Really well placed snappers, or whatever they're called, from the Jinx here.
Yeah.
Was able to catch that Yone. I'm going to recall it as E.
Yeah, it does look like he was a little bit overextended with no vision in their own jungle setup right now.
Cassante is just pushing out this top side. Cassante does still have TP up, so if he is needed on this dragon fight, which I'm not really sure he will be, because blue side has to control that base, he can definitely TP in behind and look for another angle.
Yeah.
Cassante is really strong because he is able to take one person out of the fight as well with his ultimate if he takes them through a wall. So it's kind of like Poppy, but not as good. Poppy is going to look for an ult here. Is not able to get anyone. The Seraphine does hit 3 people with her ult, but not really going to be able to do much with it. The Zara ult does find the Poppy. It does look like the red side is just kind of melting through all of their team.
Yeah.
While Cassante just sits here and takes third inhib.
Yeah, and it looks like they're probably just going to finish here.
Red side should just be able to push. They do have that top side wave. It's a pretty big wave too, and Yone is the only one to defend.
Yeah.
But being that far down with that Elder buff, there's just not much he's going to be able to do. Red side Carthage is going to take game 1. That is really good. Anything you have to say about that match?
That was really clean. We basically had nearly all of the objectives, which gives the big advantage, and as well as that, we just got a lot of priority in each of the lanes throughout the game. So we had a pretty big level advantage, item advantage the whole time, which basically secured the victory.
Red side did also have very, very good macro, which is decisions across the map. They were able to secure a lot of choke points and everything to really control the state of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. But until then, we are going to take a quick break just until game 2 starts. We will see you guys then. Make sure to follow everything on social media, All the social media is Carthage Esports.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, welcome back. We are back into banning phase for game 2. It does look like pretty similar bans to the last game here. We do have a different caster here. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I am Tomb. I am the stream manager here. Producer boss Tomb. That's another way to describe me. Yeah, I run everything stream-wise here at Carthage. At least for esports. And yeah. But yeah, I'm here casting League.
Don't know anything about League though.
I watch it a lot, so I'm sweet mates with Wolfstrike.
Oh.
Who's very famous, I hear, on this stream. And I hear him screaming a lot.
He does scream a lot.
A lot.
He's
And that's how I've learned the game, is from going to his room, watching him play ranks, watching him D-rank a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Also, stream producing League, that's how I know it. I know gold's important.
Yep.
I know that there's objectives in the game.
Yep.
I know there's team fights, double kill, triple kill, there's ultimate abilities. Like, I understand the basis of the game. Do I understand why they do it?
No idea. Fair enough, fair enough. We are able to see this Nunu pick come over from the Carthage jungler Fuzzy. He was really looking forward to be able to play the Nunu, like I said last game, but it did get banned out.
Yeah, we're looking to take, if I'm correct, a more late game approach.
So far with the Syndra pick, yes, we are looking to be scaling. But it does look like blue side might be going for the exact same thing.
I think that would work into Carthage's favor. As you saw, like last game, blue side, they really tried to pick the early game.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, Carthage did struggle. Carthage did struggle early game, but when you go into the end game and you go into how Carthage took their team fights, how they gained gold quickly and how they were able to level up quickly, that kind of just propelled Carthage all the way forward till where Carthage was just controlling the map wherever which way they wanted to go.
Oh yeah, red side Carthage. I don't know why I keep saying red side. Carthage has been doing a really good job at controlling the enemy jungle, making it hard for them to be able to even play the game for the team fights.
I'm interested in seeing how top lane can do this game. I think top lane at the start was a bit sloppy. Let's see if we can clean that up.
It does look like he picks the Cassante again, but into the Gragas, I think it'll be a little bit easier for him because the Darius from last game was... Darius is hard because he's a really, really good lane bully. So he's kind of just able to bully you into not being able to get gold and experience stuff like that, which is something we saw happen.
I will comment on the images that we use for the characters are very intriguing. They're very mystical. I mean, you have what looks to be a blue dog, a purple witch, and a really buff dude.
Yep.
Against a homeless green girl. I don't know what that is. A mix of a dog and a parrot. And a really evil dude.
Well, we got an evil dude that likes crows and magic.
All right.
A really alcoholic fat guy. A really sad mummy.
Okay, yeah.
A yeti and a kid. I don't really know what Syndra is. She's just a witch, like you said. And then, yeah, a really big buff guy. His character is actually like based off of Lil Nas X. There's like a whole...
That looks like a TikToker, let's be honest. Oh, different TikToker now.
Yo, we got the K-pop star. Seraphine is probably going to be our support. It did come through on the Montana's team, but they picked that APC, and it did not really work out in their favor. Hopefully it works a little bit better on our side. We do get a York coming through, so I'm actually not really sure.
That's a bad pick. I think they're trying to go for mid-game at this point, like the mid-game objectives.
Maybe. I mean...
Because that's one thing they struggled with horribly, but like when Carthage is Carthage and they just dominate the mid-game objectives, they were be able to steamroll kind of how we did last game.
It does look like it might be an Amumu support. I originally thought that was going to be the jungle, but it might be Gragas jungle, which is the...
Is that a lonely guitar player?
The York?
Yeah. No, the one yet next to York.
Oh, Jin? No, he's like he likes classical music and killing people.
Cool. We have another
TikTok
dancer chosen for Carthage.
Yep.
I think
she's a
We got to be the
Eat it.
most intimidating. You pull up on a dog, a witch, a buff dude, and two TikTok dancers. You're toast.
Yeah. I mean, all of them are just like sad and evil.
So I have a question for the audience that I was wondering. I thought to ask. So how did you come up with NECC?
It's kind of goofy, but back when I was like super skinny, I kind of looked. One of my friends said that I looked like Eggsy from Kingsman, and I was like, "There's my new name." Because I used to be I don't even remember what my old name was, but I was like, Eggsy sounds way better than it, so I just stuck with it. That's what it's been since then.
Okay.
So
That's actually really interesting.
Yeah.
Kingsman is a great
Kingsman.
movie.
Great movies. One of my favorite movies of all time.
Eggsy.
Yo,
Come with the British accent.
I used to have really like similar glasses to what he had, so I think that's what it was. And I had like the super short hair as well.
Yeah, see, my first gamer tag was my initial, so it was TCVT.
Mm.
I thought that was so cool back in the day. And then we end up going, like, I wanted to switch my gamer tag. I didn't know what to switch it to. I'm like, I want it to be similar to my actual name. My actual name's Tommy. I'm like, Tom. What if I add an O? Tomb.
I don't remember.
Very advanced.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what mine was, but it was one of the old Xbox generated ones. Those are the best
Oh.
ones.
It's like
Back
Alpha
in-
Bear
Yes.
3600. All right, our producer currently, who I am supervising currently right now, is Xbox generated. What's your gamer tag? Blaze Cupid is his gamer tag. What
Blaze
were the
Cupid.
numbers though? Was Blaze
Yeah, what
Cupid
were the numbers?
no,
No
numbers?
numbers.
Oh, he's special.
Wow, yeah, mine had like 10 numbers, I swear.
Then there's me. Don't own a console.
Yeah.
Just a PC and a keyboard and mouse.
I didn't switch over to PC until a few years ago, and unfortunately, found League of Legends. Best game ever.
I'm not gonna talk about my game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you do wanna watch our Rocket League team dominate, shout out to Blaze Cupid. He's on the Rocket League team. Was Carthage purple. Now I think it's Carthage gray, white, Carthage black.
Close.
Rest in peace, Carthage purple. We're going to head into a quick intermission now, however, so make sure to stay tuned, and we'll be right back at you. Welcome back to Carthage Esports. Sorry, I had to.
Now for the not interesting part of the early game. Watching them all run to the 5
waddle
point.
away, waddle, till the very next map. Bum, bum. Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Oh, they have a welcome too?
Yep.
That's so nice of them. Doesn't it destroy Summoner's Rift?
Yeah. Destroy all the towers. Kill all the little minion guys. Carthage
yeah,
is able
fist
to
bump.
get the 5-man fist bump. That's what we like to see.
That's what we needed. Whoa.
York is postured a little aggressive into this Cassante.
Do you think they know they're there?
Probably. It's pretty common to you can see where all 5 of the red side players are. It's pretty common to posture like that. Okay. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm so stupid. I was confused about the draft this whole time. I forgot that Swain was a support character. I only ever see him in mid lane these days. I forgot that people still playing.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. That's my fault.
Took it right out of my mouth.
That 4 hours of sleep is really starting to show.
I'm hearing screaming from the other room, so give or take 3 minutes till something happens.
Oh yeah. Maybe we see a good all in here from the bot lane. Maybe a good level 2. The worst
They're being
part.
a bit more aggressive off bat.
Oh yeah. The worst part about listening to Gragas is we're gonna have to keep hearing him grunt. He makes a lot of grunting sounds when he uses his abilities. Seraphine does get hit by the Swain hook.
There's gotta be like a soundtrack, just like league fights.
I'm sure.
Zap.
Zai is able to get a good enough trade off onto this Swain. Does still lose a lot of HP though, unfortunately.
Missed the ult there. That was an ult, correct?
That was not ult. We're still 4 levels off ult. We're still level 2 in the bot lane. Might look for a dive here in bot lane. Really good trade. Oh, just barely not able to take that Jhin down. He will have to either back off this next wave and then maybe our red side can shove that in and deny him some more XP.
I wonder how our Smash team is doing. I know they're currently playing right now.
Maybe that's what the screaming is coming from.
Yeah, maybe. You know, Phoenix is out there, so he brings energy, that's for sure.
What we like to see.
I don't believe we have an Overwatch stream Friday, but if you tune into those Overwatch streams, he brings the hype.
Overwatch
That's not
streams
me
are very,
today,
very
bro.
fun to watch. Especially down here in the arena.
Oh. I mean, our Overwatch team was undefeated last season, undefeated the season before.
Dang.
We just got switched divisions, and that kind of screwed us over, I believe.
Are we Division 1 for esports?
For what? We're Division 4 for Overwatch.
Oh.
I don't know why, because our rank should be a lot better. So we've been like,
Oh, first
3-0
blood does go over to the Zyra.
oh, a little
or
double
Xayah.
kill.
The Syndra is able to take over that other kill on the Swain though. It would have been nice if it was a double kill though.
And we got the air horn.
We got the air horn for the first blood. A little late, but
So Carthage black for the Smash team lost. Carthage red up 2, I believe. And they're still playing, and we're hoping that Carthage red can take it.
oh yeah.
I believe Smash team lost last week as well, so they're trying to turn it around for them this season. Well, TP coming out.
Cassante is forced to TP to catch this wave. It's ideal not to have to TP there, but he would lose way too much if he didn't TP. Doing really good at cleaning up those minions though. The Seraphine is a little bit caught by the Swain and Jhin, but is able to
He's got backup.
Yep.
Oh, and the potato.
Oh, and the
But
potato.
throwing potatoes at them.
Oh, Seraphine does get hit again. Does get a root off of her own though. Swain is able to land his eye, which is gonna give him more stacks on his crows. Which, for anyone who doesn't know, it gives him more healing off of his ultimate.
Looks like Blue's going for...
Blue side is going for this first break. This is already a lot different tempo for the blue side in game 2 than it was.
They're taking their fights more smart. However, trying to be the aggressor regarding damage.
Yeah. They're being a lot more proactive this match, for sure.
It's a nice change to see for them. I'm wondering how Carthage will be able to adjust. Carthage is red, by the way, and the Grizz are blue.
University of Montana Grizz Tan is on the blue side.
Interesting mascot. I wonder what their mascot looks like. It's like a grizzly bear with a tan. It's like he just sits back, sunbathes all day.
I just imagine Ted. Little teddy bear.
Yeah, that's true. Wow. Excuse you.
Gragas does let off a burp, and Gragas is going to go down here. A solo kill over to the Syndra. Does look like Nunu is going to be topside contesting these grubs. This Amumu does also look to want these grubs as well, but a lot more pressure on the map for red side.
We're chipping
The
away.
Amumu will go down.
With
That
the
will.
3K gold lead this early in the game, that's kind of big for Carthage.
Oh yeah, especially being into a having that scaling comp, having that early lead is going to be nice. They are able to force the Jin barrier and a back as well.
Force him to TP. I would kind of look to see if Carthage could have gotten that elimination, or is that pushing it too much?
They probably could have, but it would have been really hard to
Okay, so we
execute.
found an image of their
Their mascot.
and it's just a
It's pretty awesome.
grizzly
I'm not
bear
gonna lie.
wearing a maroon football jersey with a bandana saying Monty.
Yep, that must be his name.
I think Ember the Firebird looks a lot better than that.
I agree.
Like, if you want to switch to gameplay and host house real quick, I'll reenact what I just saw photo-wise. It's like, ah. So, that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of what it looked like. But
Oh, the cleanse and flash does come through from the Zyra. Not sure they're gonna be. Oh, flash comes through from the Swain, but Zaya with the amazing ult to just not allow him to do anything with the flash. The Swain is probably not happy about that one, but the Nunu was also there to cover it, which is good.
little
But
ring around the rosy over here at top.
it does look like the blue side top does like playing these kind of more aggressive top laners, kind of lane bullies.
It's seemingly sort of working. He's been chipping off damage a lot. He's not afraid to get up close. I mean, it backs off. Does that say balls clover?
Yep.
I want to ask him how he got that
I
name
have
now.
no idea. Yeah, so the annoying part about Yorick, which is the blue side top laner, is he's like a, what's the word? Like runs graves or whatever. I can't think of what that's called. But he has these little guys that pop up and they'll jump on you and
Minions.
attack you. Yeah,
So he's got backup for himself.
he's got backup and he has like
Oh,
a,
not looking too good for our top lane.
he has something called a maiden, which like sucks the life out of you. And it's really annoying to deal with. Seraphine is able to chain her CC really well. The Jin will go down to the Zaya.
I will say that was a good pick by Red Team. However, Red Team just looks so separated.
Yeah.
You see Blue Team kind of like teaming up on two different sides, and then there's just Red Team taking it's one-on-one on bot lane lower.
Yeah, that was a little bit awkward for the a little bit awkward of a fight for red side though. The Syndra did end up getting caught, and then the Nunu did also end up getting caught and had to blow his flash. But I mean, they were able to secure a kill bot at least, I guess. But definitely would have been nice to save that flash on the Nunu.
Who's that ghost?
That ghost, that is the maiden that.
Oh, that's the one that spawns? Okay.
Yeah, that's his ultimate.
You learn new things every day.
Really, really annoying character. Because there's a...
But I feel like at a certain point, once you can like increase your DPS and increase your abilities, that isn't really as big of an issue.
Yeah. The hard part about it is he... Oh, we are looking at a dive here in top lane from the blue side. Because Sante is playing this really, really well. Does get the double kill, surprisingly. Really well played from the Cassante. They're able to negate just so much time and effort from that blue side. That is really unfortunate to see for that Amumu and that Yorick, for them both to go down. Syndra is able to pick up a plate as well. Cassante with 2 kills. He is going to be really hard to take down.
I'm interested because I'm kind of like brewing up a team fight here for the Dragon.
Syndra almost able to take down the Swain as well. Nunu looked for a snowball, not quite able to get it past his Gragas. Just a little too wide. But what I was saying before, we saw that 1v2 from the Cassante was this character Yorick. There's a strategy called split pushing, which is where you kind of just sit in one of the side lanes and you just push until you end.
Okay.
And the Ghost Lady, the Maiden, she's able to hurt the tower, so it makes him really good at doing that. He's really good at split pushing. So it's annoying to deal with because then you always have to have one person going up there. It does look like this Gragas is going to be caught out. Syndra ult does find him for the
Inferno
kill.
Blaze. I see the whole map light on fire.
That is why can't I think? Infernal Soul. It's
the Dragon.
Yep, it'll be the Dragon.
So who got that? Blue team or no, red team?
I believe red team got the second Dragon, but that's us figuring out
If we're gonna get
what soul it is. Each of them do something a little bit differently. The Fire Dragon, it makes it to where it burns a lot of the map, and then when you attack, it has like an explosion. The Cloud one does like, it puts wind on the map where it makes you run faster, and then it makes your character run faster as well. The Chemtech one, if you see like the plants around the map, like if you saw the Swain up there, just hit a plant, that gave vision. And there's ones that you can hit that they're called blast cones. They make you go flying. It upgrades all of those, and then...
So what soul is most ideal?
Most ideal,
Or in your mind, like what are you always looking forward to? Like when you're playing ranked and it's 1 a.m. and you're like, what do I need? What soul dragon do I want?
Well, personally, as a support that plays a lot of tanks and engage, I like Mountain Soul because it gives me a lot of extra armor just for free. I don't have to spend gold on it.
Wolf Strike being able to pick up
another solo kill. Really, really well played from this mid lane from Carthage. But overall, Dragons kind of differ from team to team depending on what they run.
Looking at over a 6k gold lead.
6k gold lead. Almost 7k. It does look like we are getting 2 coming mid here. Nunu might have to go and cover this Syndra. Syndra is pathing up towards the top lane.
The one thing I've been liking about Carthage is we've been playing it slow. We've just been playing objectives. Slow. Once we get our abilities, we keep leveling up. We keep getting those abilities. We keep taking our team fights to where they have no choice but to give us the win.
Oh, yeah.
And that's something that you see from other league teams that they struggle with. It's they're like, oh, we're at the last tower. Let's go push. We can win.
Yep.
Nope. We wait and
Syndra
we play
is
it
just
safe.
barely not able to take out, who was that? The Swain. Swain lives with 1 HP. Does look like the Carthage bot lane was looking for a dive. Seraphine flash ults. Does not find the gym, but does force out the flash. Syndra is able to get a 2-man stun.
That was
looks
a
for
horrible
flash
dive
ult.
by Andrew, in my opinion. That's not knowing a game, but diving on a 3-player. Okay, we got a double kill for
Double
red
kill
team.
for the Syndra. Very well played by
And it's
Carthage.
like they're
mid lane.
pushing it.
I do believe that
York,
Syndra
is
did
that?
end
Oh,
up
that's
going
Asante.
down in bot lane.
And we're getting a turtle with crab leg.
Yep. He likes to run into towers and do a lot of damage.
Is that the Ender Dragon? No.
No. That's the Baron.
The Baron. I knew that.
Well, there's the Elder Dragon, unless that's what you were talking about.
The Ender Dragon's from Minecraft.
Yeah.
I knew I was saying something wrong. I knew it was... Start with an E.
Yeah, I mean close. Ender, Elder, close enough.
Coach Robert's gonna be watching his VOD back and just be like utterly upset with me.
It's not your game. Don't matter.
Yeah, I play Fortnite.
I can't play that game anymore.
Back to League.
Back to League. Nunu looking for a snowball here. Swain is able to deny that, but oh, snowball just barely misses the Gragas. Does look like we have Syndra just pushing out bot lane.
I don't think this is a smart push by Blue.
No,
And that's
Swain.
showing. See, the full blue team would need to commit, and they're just playing back, and they aren't there really to support that teammate who ends up getting stuck in the pack.
Yep. It is kind of the Swain's fault, though, for getting caught by the Seraphine, but unfortunately, he just didn't really have much to...
We have a 10K gold lead. 15-1, and we're
15-1.
about halfway through the match, we'll say.
Yeah.
Probably a bit more than that.
We do have an 8-1 mid laner. He is kind of caught here. We'll see if he is able to outplay this. It's going to be hard. He does get the ult out for
the
one.
double kill. Andrew pushing up. It says
Oh.
cost him in the pat. Oh, it won't cost him today.
We do not want that. That is really bad that that goes over to the Jhin. It would have been better for it to go over to the Amumu. That is one
UMT
thing.
Andrew, the one thing I've realized about him is he's been over aggressive. He's been pushing in those fights. He's been wanting those kills, but that's cost him because he's not aware of his surroundings as much. He's running into Carthage trouble, we'll say.
Yeah, that is one problem that we've had in the past. But we're still really early in the season. So hopefully that is an issue that we can work on.
I'm not saying that's a problem with us. I'm saying that's a problem with UMT.
Oh yeah, my fault. Yeah, that's a problem with us too. I thought you were talking about Syndra getting a little too greedy on the side lane. But it's okay because we get a lot of cross map stuff. It just sucks that the
This ultimate's so annoying. I'm just like actually realizing it now.
it's really annoying. Like Asante is kind of just forced to sit here and kill
bash it out.
Yeah. And I don't play the character, so I might be wrong. But if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't go away until you kill it. So it's kind of just always on the
So you
map.
could get like 2 ults at the same time, theoretically. Or not.
I don't think so. I think,
That would be overpowered.
yeah, that would be way too broken.
Okay. Fuzzy being able to step in, but taking a lot of damage
A lot
back.
of damage. Is forced to flash out.
See, our mid lane was fighting top lane.
Oh,
is
the
that correct?
3-man ult by the Seraphine. Huge ult. Zaya is just going to be able to start pumping out a lot of damage. Does bring her... Wow.
Oh!
Nice
the
ult from
potato
the-
with a great ult.
Great ult.
And those knives just went into that person's
Oh,
skull.
is almost just able to get the Gragas there, too.
Bro, whoever's burping in game needs to stop.
That's the Gragas.
That's a Gragas?
That's
disgusting.
Yeah, that's the fat alcohol guy. Takes a big ol' drink from his barrel and then burps
Take
at
a
you.
chill pill. There's a thing called water. Hey, if you need Gatorade, I have some in my dorm. You can swing by.
I don't got nothing in my fridge. I got...
Oh, it's not in my refrigerator. It's just like,
Oh, warm Gatorade? Ugh. I don't want no warm Gatorade.
you don't want warm Gatorade? Go to the stew then. Student Union. Some cold Gatorade there at the Red Zone we have here. Red Zone is like basically like convenience store at Carthage. It's where we waste our money on food.
All my birdie bucks. Syndra is just poking down this Yorick in side lane. It does look like blue side is going to possibly look to do something about it, though.
I wish I had birdie bucks left. I think I have 4. So I have the limited meal plan, so I start with 180.
Oh.
Oh.
I started with like 300, but I bought...
So you got the standard plan.
Yeah.
I got a limited meal, so I have for less birdie buck.
Yeah. Jhin does pull
Gunshots
out.
coming out from someone.
Yeah, from the Jhin.
Shots fired.
I think he was expecting a little bit better of a
That
fight
was his
to happen.
ult, I presume.
Yeah. He gets 4 shots in his ult, and the 4th one does a lot more damage. It's the same with his auto attacks. He shoots 4 bullets, then he has to reload, but his 4th one does a bunch of bonus damage.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of like his whole thing. He likes the number 4. That's why when he shoots his 4th bullet, I don't know if you've heard it yet, he also screams 4. It's kind of annoying.
Also, he's like a golfer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Basante is able to get a good engage. Does pop the ult.
he'll
Gragas
get
flashes,
that.
but he is still just going to go down. Great
Balls
fight from
Clover with
Basante.
is on a killing spree. Let me tell you.
We'll have to ask him about that name and
He might need to be the one we interview today.
ask him where that name came from. I'm really curious. I know 2 weeks ago we were able to get the interview over from the ADC.
Oh.
Oh.
And
Our game alt tabbed itself again.
yeah, we're I hear things going on.
There are some things going on. Not really sure what's happening.
Yeah.
We did get a little bit of a spoiler, but
I'm confused on the spoiler. I also don't understand league tabs, so
yeah.
I presume.
Sounds like the noise is cut out a little bit. Oh, there we go, and we're back. All right, we can see the game again. Right now you can't see it, but red side is on reset.
Oh, now you can see it.
Now you can see it. There we go. Red side does look to be moving towards the bot side, surprisingly.
They're kind of like all spread
Yeah.
out.
I'm talking specifically about the jungler. I was expecting him and the support to move towards blue side jungle to be able to set up, but
Okay, we got our stream producer acting like he's a baseball player, swinging his water bottle around. Kind of intimidating, not gonna lie.
pretty slow game again. Carthage is doing a really good job at keeping that tempo on their side, not really letting this blue side do much. Syndra is just able to interrupt his Jhin ult. Really well played.
Wolf Strike smart, waiting for the ultimate to...
Oh yeah, great flank. Nunu ult comes through, just blows everything up.
Oh!
Blue team is able to get the dragon, but red team kills everyone there.
We're only up 15k gold, guys.
Only 15.
Only 15. And only 25 kills.
It looks like red side might just look to end
Bro's
here.
rolling that snowball.
We got 2 TPs coming into base. Yeah, I think red
It's
side
looking
just
like
goes
a
for the
quick
end.
here.
Yep. That is a 23-minute game. Yorick just gets melted right out of spawn. The Nexus does go down. That is red side going to take the series 2-0. That does make Carthage Esports League of Legends
The victor.
3-0 on the season. So a really good start for the season so far from League of Legends. That's what we like to see.
I like how they played there. I was surprised how UMT came out more aggressive, but I also think that was also their downfall. I don't think they're as good at being, I guess you could say aggressive, but
Yeah.
they're really more so not smart with who they fight. You see UMT Andrew kind of committing too many fights.
Yeah.
And then you see Wolf Strike just dominating mid. I mean, I think the Cavalry really came in with Carthage whenever we needed it, and we came out strong.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be heading to a quick intermission. However, we are going to be having an interview, special one, right after this.
Oh, yeah.
Be right
All right, everybody, welcome back. We are going to start this interview. If you want to introduce yourself to the crowd.
Hey guys, I'm Wolfstrike. I obviously just played mid lane, played 2 games of Syndra here. So
Yeah, so how did you think about what did you think about the games?
I think we played really cleanly. I didn't think there was a lot of mistakes for really either team in macro. I think we just pushed it a bit farther and was able to get early kills.
I agree.
And then obviously the extra economy gets us farther in late game, and we have a lot of scaling on our teams.
Yeah,
so
I think you guys did, like you were just saying with playing the scaling comps, I think you guys did a really good job at slowing the game down and allowing you guys to scale. I think having that, you guys had a lot of objective control, a lot of vision control, and it allowed you guys to kind of shine in that late game.
Yeah, and it obviously allowed us to get better angles, better positioning, being able to set up like a good big Seraphine ult or like getting a good Nunu position or snowball. So
yeah, what is one game-changing play in that early game of that second game? I know it was a little bit rough, especially on that top side.
I think that first initial dragon, or I don't know if you even know it was a dragon, it was first scuttle actually. It was first scuttle, and Nunu's coming for it, Moon's there, and we have the 4 of us just kind of collapse on him.
Yeah.
And it got the Xayah gold, it got me gold because I got the kill on the Swain there, but it just set us both up for set us up early to be able to push our lanes farther and farther and kind of just push them back.
Yeah. I'm not too familiar with Syndra stacking and how that all works, but I'm sure getting that early lead onto that Gragas made it so much easier.
Her scaling's all about her level. It's like Kale. It's like Kale.
Is it? Okay. I thought there was like passive stacks with her little orbs or whatnot.
In a way. You hit them with abilities.
Fair enough.
So
fair enough.
Yeah, it was a good game. I didn't think we really slipped up. I think there was a couple of times where maybe our communication could have been better, but I feel like our team fighting was really clean. We got rid of their carries. Didn't get 4 or 5 mana Moon ulted.
Yeah.
So.
Is there anything else you want to say about those games? You played really clean Syndra games today. I was happy to see it.
Yeah, I got nothing else. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're just going to end it there. Make sure to follow Carthage at Carthage Esports on all socials. You guys have a good night. Is there any games next week? We will not be streaming any games next week. Well, then, anything else you want to say about anything?
No.
No? All good?
Yeah.
All right. You guys have a good one.